So I want to talk about something that's maybe a little taboo in the movie collector's world, and that is digital movies. I think there's two things that are maybe a little taboo. One, I think that there are folks who are the hardcore physical movie only people. They only want movies that they could buy in a case, movies that come on a disc. Back in the day, it was movies that came on a cassette. Like, they actually wanted to have movies that they could post up onto the shelf to display in some way. And as time has gone on, the advent of digital movies, downloadable movies, has really cropped up. And now you could stream movies. I mean, you could download movies and keep them as part of your collection, or you could just stream movies and not even keep it as part of your collection. Just watch it and then just let it go and not keep it. So what I think the hardcore physical movie fans, you know, tend to be against digital, you know, because they want the physical. I mean, I've got friends who are like that with comic books, you know, because you could buy digital comic books now, and they're some of the hardcore old school comic book readers who will only buy physical comics because, well, that's the way it's always been done, and digital is different, and you can't really, you know, I've been told you can't really keep it. Well, you can. It's a digital copy, just like all the music that many of us have now. You know, it's all digital, right? I mean, sales of CDs, music CDs, have been declining for years because people are just downloading music now. So for me personally, my own view on it, I have no problem with streaming. I have no problem with downloading digital copies. I really don't, man. As I've gotten older, you know, I'm not a young guy anymore, man. And as I've gotten older, I don't have room for all this. Like, I have had to pack away all of these old movies that I have. Pack movies away into boxes because I just don't have the space for them anymore. And it starts to look a little cluttered unless you have a really good setup for displaying all your movies. Man, I'm just not wedded to having physical copies of movies anymore. I'm just not. So what does that mean when you want to show off your collection to somebody? I mean, you have to kind of show them on your laptop, on your computer, kind of all the list of movies that you have there, right? Or if you have some sort of a spreadsheet or an app that keeps track of your movies, you can show them how many movies you have and the types of movies that you have. But it's different these days. You know, things are changing. And personally, for me, for Super B, I have no problems, man, with digital movies. Now, here's a topic that's even a little more taboo. And I'm talking about ripping DVDs or ripping movies for your own personal enjoyment. Now, I'm not even going to the place of ripping movies so that you can illegally share those movies with someone else. That is clearly, that's against the law. You do that stuff and you are going to face some hefty fines or some type of legal repercussion, man. I am being 100% totally straight up honest, have never done that. I have never ever done that. I've never downloaded a movie illegally, nor have I ever posted a movie illegally for someone else to download. I do think that's wrong. I really do. I think it's wrong. But I don't think, and this is my own personal opinion, I can't find anything wrong with ripping a DVD for your own personal use. You bought it. You own it. You own the DVD. If you have the DVD in hand, why can't you rip it? In other words, throw it into the computer, make a digital copy of it, and then watch it on your devices, so that you can, you know, you can keep it in digital form and see it on your phone if you want to. You can even put it up on your TV screen, so you don't have to bust out the disc and throw it into the player. I personally don't have any problems with that. Now, a lot of the newer DVDs and Blu-rays that come out there, you know, they have a way so that you can actually, they kind of give you a digital copy, so you don't have to go through that hassle, you know. And so, which I applaud those, I really do. I applaud those distributors. I applaud those folks who are doing that, because that allows you to legally have both a physical and a digital copy. But not all DVDs are like that, you know. And we're talking about newer ones. If we're talking about older DVDs, what about all the DVDs that I have in my collection? You know, I've got hundreds of DVDs in my collection, man. And you know, they don't all come with they all didn't come with a digital version. So what do? And I'm just being straight up. What I do is I rip them, you know. I rip them and I keep them in iTunes. That way I can sync them up onto my iPad or my phone if I want to. If I'm going on a long trip and I want to watch some movies along the way, what I do is I have a hard drive that's hooked up to my TV, so now I can just flip through, bam, 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 and watch different movies. Man, I love it. It's like the best thing, and I don't have to. It's convenient because I don't have to get up, find a DVD or a Blu-ray, bam, put it in, and change it. Now, I mean, quality-wise, I mean, you can't get over the quality of Blu-ray, and with the new TVs, the 4K TVs coming out, you know, whatever medium is going to be there that's going to take advantage of that. I mean, the digital copies, you know, you don't have anything that compares to that right now. Well, maybe some of the streaming, and if you stream or if you rip some things in high def, then you will. But man, for regular DVDs though, you know, the quality's not there like the Blu-rays. But I will say, for me personally, for Super B, I don't have any problems with ripping movies for your own personal use. And that's just me. So with that, anyway, just my thoughts on the matter. So my friends, my people, keep watching them movies 100%. Yeah, this is Super B.